Clint buff, new skins, and Fragment Shop update. Hey guys, what's up? Today let's check out the latest update on Advanced Server. First up is the buff on Clint. Many heroes are now stronger in the early game, such as Roger and Harriet, and that's why Clint has lost his unique advantage. To fix this, the developers increased his first skill damage by lowering its decay ratio. Here's a quick test on his damage at level 1. As you can see, the advanced server version had the higher damage. Basically a buff on his early game damage to cope with the current meta. Next is the buff on Leomord. His enhanced second skill will have a higher attack scaling, which means stronger late game damage. That's an additional 20% physical attack scaling. Next is Baxia. They slightly increase his ultimate damage reduction based on the adjustments made on advanced server. If we compare it to official server, we can see that he has 240% on all levels. So it's a nerf on his early game tankiness, but it gets better when the skill is at max level. Next is Zhask. They increase his enhanced second skill magic scaling by 30%. However, if we compare it to official server, we can see that he already has 180%. This means it's not a buff and his damage will remain the same when compared to official server. Next is Aulus and Golden Staff. The heal on his second skill's basic attacks can now trigger multiple times when using Golden Staff. Here is what it looks like. As you can see, the heal is doubled for every 3 basic attacks. Together with his new second skill, Trinity build might be more effective this time. Next is the cancelled buff on Jawhead. They won't go through with the reduced cooldown on his first skill. They said it made him too powerful in the early game, that's why they had to cancel it. Don't worry because he still has his new passive and better shield. Next is the nerf on the new hero, Suyou. They are removing his cooldown reduction feature where it becomes physical attack, and his skills can now benefit from cooldown reduction stat. To balance, they had to increase his skill cooldown by 2 seconds and lower damage on his enhanced second skill. Next is the ability to use Retribution when using the ultimate skills of Saber, Franco, and Hilda. I don't know about the two, but that's a good update on Saber, right? You can last hit the turtle while disabling the enemy. Next is the item Windtalker. It now has plus 20 physical attack. To balance, they had to remove its unique passive, Activate. Overall, this is a good update if your first item is Windtalker. It's cheap and it gives a lot of stats. Here's the comparison on official server. So this is the new physical attack and this is the unique passive that was removed. Next is the Marksman Emblem where they changed its base stats. Instead of giving 5% adaptive attack, it will now give 16 adaptive attack. Based on the developers, this should provide stronger attributes in the early and mid game. So with the Windtalker and this new emblem stats, it should give Marksman some kind of damage advantage in the early game. Next are the new effects. These are mostly from the Soul Vessels event as well as the Rising League tournament. Next are the new skins and their release dates. Zushin's basic skin will be available on June 29 for only 51 diamonds. Kadita's crate skin will become available on July 3. The Soul Vessels event will start on July 6, featuring the skins of Amon and Hanabi. Layla gets a collector skin on July 10. Florin will have a new summer skin on July 20. Goshen gets his second Starlight skin on July. It's called Desert Spider and it has 2 painted versions. Next is the lowered price for heroes. As you can see, some of them are now priced at 15,000 battle points. Last one is the Fragment Shop update which will take effect on June 20. This is for the rare Fragment Shop. And this is for the Hero Fragment Shop. And that's it for this weekly advanced server update. Stay safe and thank you for watching.